We had no confusion about where we wanted our next campsite. It was always Ooty. Despite everything, we chose Ooty for a reason, and you will soon know what it is. Having this in mind, we started searching for the right place in Ooty. We were so clear about our kind of place. We knew what we wanted. And it has been many months that we're roaming around in Ooty. Used every possible connection we had here, every other agency, and many brokers whose name we have already forgotten. One thing we have realized after this long search was Ooty is not what most of the people saw her as. There's so much more to it. It was much overwhelming than we had expected. The real queen of hills. The soul of Ooty is lying right in the heart of the people here. We wonder how many of us talk to them to know how they are. Ooty's real charm is yet unexplored. We started searching for the real charm of Ooty. Our priorities increased as we got closer to her. It became a huge task. It got so tiring that after one point we started thinking we might have to compromise on few things we
wandering around
wanted.
places to find the perfect spot for Wildvibes next campsite. And this place is really nice. I'm not sure if it's gonna work out, but it's really nice.
But that did not work. It had a lot of flaws. And then, on one fine day, that happened. We were on our way back from another place close to Lovedale. It was about 4 p.m. and our broker got a call talking about a place somewhere not so far from where we were. We thought we'd go check that out. So on the way, an uncle got inside our car, and when we finally reached the place, they asked us to pull over. Right on the roadside, we somehow managed to park the vehicle. Throughout the travel, we were talking to them, and now we know that they're also as sweet as every other person we have met in Ooty. The caretaker's name was Selvarna. So Selvarna got outside quick and walked a bit to a small concrete road that joins a mud road. A walkable path. He pointed his finger at the mountain and said, "That is where we have to go." We were like, "What?" And he continued, "There are 2 roads, but both roads need 4x4 vehicles. This is the quickest way through these farmlands and a small village, and a village for right below our property." When we saw that place from far, we said to each other, "This is not our kind of place." It was too steep. Selvarna started walking in front. For a few seconds, we thought, should we follow him or just leave the plan? When we looked at the watch, it was only 5:15. So we thought it's a good idea to walk through this farmland as they were so inviting for an evening stroll. We started following him. As we got closer to that place, the place started looking better. It was a beautiful farmland. They had carrots, potatoes, cauliflower, cabbage, and many other vegetable cultivations, elegantly divided into steppes. Steppe farming is most common in all hill stations. All the villages live together in a colony at the border of the farmlands and woodlands. The best thing about the people of Ooty is that they're so kind, have helping mentality and lots of love. Whatever we need, we may ask them and they would always help us with a smile. As we started ascending, the fields and the houses turned to a sparkle golden. After some point, the village view faded and we started getting to the woodlands. The woodlands. It was one of our priorities to have a lot of trees in our property. Though Ooty is a very cold place, the sun rays are pretty hot and harmful during midday. We had decided that our campsite should have plenty of trees, plenty of shade. We started climbing so fast and every step made us more excited. When we got to the top, we almost fainted. We jumped out of joy What an incredible place it is. Beautiful meadow on top, an amazing view of Nilgiri mountain range, and the best sunset we had seen in ages. The place had an almost 250-degree view, a beautiful green carpet on the roads, and amazing tea plantations view on the other side. Both sunrise and sunset can be seen from here with a complete disconnection from the rest of the world. The meadows had so many beautiful wildflowers in them. And most importantly, privacy and peace at its best. Quickly, the sun started taking all the attention of the world by turning so red, leaving the sky to look like a scene from the movie Star Wars. We sat there for a while and said, thank God, at last we found our place. While going back to the hotel, the only thing that was resonating in our mind was we should somehow make it our campsite.